What's up YouTube? It's your boy Samurai coming back at it with another video. Today I'm actually doing a band that I recently discovered maybe about 3, 4, 5 months ago. It just came up on my recommended, and I'm sure it did for a lot of other people. Shout out to the YouTube algorithm there, I suppose. Ningen Isu, I guess is how you pronounce the name of the band. Ningen, I think it's Ningen Isu. Figured, let's go ahead and put it on the channel. I know there are a lot of metal fans in here. A lot of y'all may not know this Japanese prog metal band, so I figured, I'd go ahead and react to this. Hopefully I can put some of y'all on to this band because I think they're incredible. I think they're a lot like a Black Sabbath, like a modern day Black Sabbath of Japan. You guys probably don't know, but I do have a big love for the Japanese culture, and I always have since I was a kid. I just like their culture overall, their food. I like anime. I love their architecture, samurai, obviously. So I have a big appreciation for just Japan in general. But yeah, so I have only heard 3 or 4 songs by them. I know 2 for sure. Like, I can even sing along to them now. And I don't think this one has... No, it doesn't have the lyrics on here. That sucks. A couple of their other videos actually have the lyrics in the video, and they have the translations into English as well, which is great because their lyrics are actually very profound and deep. And I know a lot of you guys always say that I don't pay attention to the lyrics, and that is true. But not always. Like, I do pay attention to lyrics, but for the most part, like, if I'm just listening to it for the first time, then I'm not always paying attention to it, unless, like, the lyrics are the main focus of the song. Then, obviously, like rap, like, I'm listening to the lyrics. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you guys haven't checked out this band, please go do so. The Color of Outer Space, and I forget the other name of the other song that's really good. But I'll link them down below. If you guys have not heard of this band and you are a fan of metal, I can guarantee you'll probably like it. And they have a very interesting dynamic. The reason why I clicked on the video is because I saw 3 old guys that look completely different than each other. One is like a monk sensei. The other one dresses like a Yakuza member, the drummer, and then the bass player paints his face white, and I've read that is supposed to symbolize like like death or something in the Japanese culture. I'm not really too sure about it, but I saw somebody in the comments talking about that. So I just found it so crazy that these guys are, 67 years old, fucking rocking out on some dope shit. So let's go ahead and get to it. This is another long one, 7:48. So strap in for the ride. Oh, acoustic. Definitely hear some drop tuning there. Oh my, Shinji Wajima. Shinichi Suzuki. Nobu Nakahira. Yes! That's my man, bro. Oh yeah. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and re-listen to this. They have a version on here with the English lyrics. So I'm about to listen to that really quick, just because I do want to get the lyrics on this. The only thing that I understood was Otosan and Okasan, which I know is mom and dad. But other than that, no idea. So let's listen to this really quick. Whew. Okay, so I'm dumb because the English lyric version was also the video. I don't know why I thought it would be just like a lyric video. Um, so, anyways, I didn't have to re-listen to that twice. I could have just had the subtitles on in the first place. But man, these guys are so wild to me, man. It's just so crazy to see like older guys like this really fucking shit up. Like, it's just funny. They have killer riffs from the songs that I hear, really memorable killer riffs. And Shinji, I guess, is the guitarist. He shreds, man. He's got a great sense of where to put the harmonies and how to craft those harmonies in the song. And I think that adds a lot of just presence to and dynamics and everything to each of their songs. And then of course he can go all out on a solo too, which is just it's great. And obviously he can play the acoustic as was shown in the beginning. A lot of electric guitar players cannot play the acoustic. I don't know why, but I guess they never learn. And it is a different way to play the guitar. Even though they're the same family, it is different to play an electric guitar and an acoustic guitar. But yeah, I love that beginning part. I guess he probably put, because I didn't hear any layering in the guitar part, so I think it was just the acoustic guitar, but it was clearly distorted and it sounded more like an electric guitar. I would assume they ran this through some pedals, made it sound more like an electric guitar. And yeah, just a dope little intro with the congas and the gong. They always got the gong, which is great. The lyrics are pretty profound and just in my opinion, they're talking about just human nature and how we are as humans. And even though we're at the top of the food chain and we've done everything to get to where we're at now, we still are our own demise. Everything that we can control, we don't. And that's how, this world turned into this madness that we're in. And I guess we've always been in. I don't think the world has ever been a non-chaotic place. But yeah, he's just basically reaching out to mom and dad. I don't know if he's talking from his own perspective or if he just wrote this in somebody else's perspective, but it seems as that the whatever perspective this is, that their mom and their dad have also passed, and he is praying out to them. It said the underworld when he was talking to his dad. In the lyrics it said, "I hope you're doing well in the underworld" or something like that. I don't know what they're referring to when they say the underworld. I don't think it would be hell, but who knows. Yeah, so he was just talking to his mom and his dad and basically saying he has to find his way through this madness that we call Earth, and it's really all our fault. And then he says, the birds in the sky fly freely, and then the animals here run happily. But is that really the case though? Like, I don't know, man. Like, the animal kingdom itself is a very fucked up place. Are humans the only culprits of this world? Like, is it just that we happen to evolve our intelligence to a certain level where we're able to make that intelligence our downfall? Or is it just living beings in general just have a very barbaric and fucked up way of living? If another species happen to have and evolve and develop the way that we did, we might be in the same place. Who knows? So I don't think it's inherently just humans that have fucked everything up. Obviously, we have all the technology and we have done the most damage, but I don't know. I feel like animals have their own very fucked up world that they're living in as well. So, are they just living around happily all the time? Like, I highly doubt that. I feel like they have their own shit to worry about. They know what's going on around them, right? So, I don't think that would be necessarily true, that they're just always just, walking around happy. But I even then, I still enjoyed the lyrics of the song and the meaning of the song in general, because I can agree with what he's saying, and I'm pretty sure we all can, because we're all witnessing, I feel like, the downfall of humanity as we speak, and it doesn't seem to be getting better. So, what are you gonna do? We're just regular living people. We can't do anything about that. The people in charge can, but they won't. And even then, I just feel like we're past that. We've reached a point of no return in a lot of aspects, climate including. And yeah, so very just dope fucking metal song, man. I love that bass player. He knows how to stay in that groove and that bass tone. Very nice. And they found I know I've spoken about this in previous videos, but they found a very balanced mix between the bass drum and the bass. I couldn't hear an emphasis on one over the other. It seemed like in certain sections one would pop out more than the other, but for the whole song, I didn't feel like there was one that was like the primary bass frequency instrument. Could be wrong though. That drummer does his thing. From what I think I read is that the bassist and the guitarist have been playing together since like high school. So it's been a long ass time, and I think they went through a few drummers within their careers, but I think they're the main core of the group, and then the drummer, I guess, came after. But even then, I feel like he fits in perfectly. And like I said, I just love that dynamic structure about them, like the way they dress, what they represent, their lyrics, their fucking badass riffs and just catchy fucking hooks and choruses. It's just, they're like, they just seem like they come from another world. It's just weird. So yeah, another fucking banger from Ningen. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And yeah, you guys go check them out because they are the truth. And I don't think you'd be disappointed. Please go ahead and comment down below what you would like to see me react to next. And I will get to it as soon as possible. So thank you so much for tuning back in. Arigato and sayonara.